This flower is not beautiful nor ugly. It can be crushed by the words and hurt by the memory. A single spoken word it can feel, the thought of being broken romances to the night. Where the trees have grown to be strong and brave, the little flower made to blossom, shattered by the voices. The word can forget all those words. The words do not define it, the flower still grows. We live in a society that labels everything. We have labels on our clothes, our food, shoes, jobs, careers, postcodes, and the list goes on and on. We like the convince of neatly packaged words so we can sum up the place, person, or thing and know what to expect. Labels have affected me. From feeling insecure about my body to not wanting to look in the mirror. I was convinced I was not beautiful. Always the one to feel uncomfortable because I was scared to be judged. Always feeling left out because I felt different. I have experienced the impact of labels, and naturally this feels anger and resentment towards others. I thought I was never good enough for anyone. I questioned myself whether I was becoming my label. From a single comment about the way we act can shape ourselves impacts that can last up to years, up to a lifetime. In sociology, labeling theory is viewed as deviant, according to which being labeled as deviant leads people to engage in deviant behavior. Do people actually become what they are labeled as? And do people feel trapped by the labels that are associated with them? This theory can easily be applied in many different settings, including students in schools. As children grow and learn, they develop a sense of themselves and who they are. They develop the ability to discover who they want to be. They develop the opinions of what they like and what they don't like. And where do children spend most of their time? In school. When growing up in a society filled with forceful and negative behavior and having to be cool and to fit in, children are pressured by this, in which it can lead up to depression and at some occasions self-harm. Labeling is not just present between teacher and student, but also little kids, adolescents, and teenagers. Without being aware of what labeling is and how it can affect one another, the labeling cycle continues with so many lenses, there is no end to it. How can society be conscious about the way we treat others? Growing up with the pressure and negativity of name-calling, labeling, and talking negatively about one another has come to my attention. I have always been sensitive about myself and the pressure to be perfect. And this has come to my attention, that others could feel this way also. So I took action to bring awareness to this topic. I wrote a children's book to teach young people how to treat each other and how to understand why another might label you and hurt your feelings. It's a book that has a message that is meaningful to me and my experiences. I want to share this in hope that children will learn such an important lesson and as a result create the most safe, kind, and loving environment possible. Little Lou is the name of my book. I wrote this book with a message of being conscious of labeling and teaching about the difference between compliments and destructive labels. So here's a sneak peek of my summary book, Little Lou. The book starts off with a girl named Little Lou. That's her. Yeah. Her friends at school were labeling her as weird because she loved flowers. She was affected by their words and did not understand the reason behind her friend's behavior. She asked for help from her mother. Her mother explains what a label is and how a positive one is much different to a negative one. Little Lou begins to understand the effects of labels and difference between name-calling and compliments. Finally, she talks Okay. Finally, she talks to the kids at school and shares what she has learned. She teaches her peers how to recognize labelings, and she teaches how to create a space to stop and think about it. The continuous cycle of labeling needs to have an end to it. People must be conscious about the impacts labelings can have and how to be aware of how they treat others. As a part of Green School community, I believe that we can make a change in our lives by being aware and how we treat others. I worked long and hard to create this book. My plan is to put it in the Green School shop and to donate it to our library. My hope is to share this message with as many young people as possible, and not just to help them, but so they share this message as well. The flower is broken by the words, but still strong enough to grow. Thank you.